Hello and welcome to another bonus episode of Kill James Bond. You know who we are, and
That's right.
we have a problem, right? Which is due to circumstance. We watched two Jackie Chan movies, The Foreigner and The Tuxedo,
That's
and Devon has now become insane on the subject of Jackie Chan.
This is a negative characterization of me. You got to pick a Jackie Chan movie. That's Abigail, and she went with The Tuxedo. You picked a movie, and it also happened to star Jackie Chan. So I was like, well,
Yep.
in keeping with my oeuvre and the theme that we're hitting on here, I will pick what is widely considered to be Jackie Chan's masterpiece, the original Police Story.
Yes, 1985.
I mean, it's just content recommendation. We're just doing things for you listeners that you've already expressed an interest in. So
I would like to see the algorithm trying to work out what the deal is with any of our movie watching habits now, because we had that phase where it was like, would you like to set up a children's account? And every single one of us was like, no, we're watching Planes, Fire and Rescue for us.
No, this is for work.
Yeah, and now we're getting very much into like the sort of golden harvest era of Hong Kong action movies. So yeah, I'm not sure what conclusions it can draw about.
I'm looking at my prime movies we think you'll like, and it's got Armageddon, Air Force One, Fast and Furious
great
6,
movie.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Not a great movie.
They're right.
Decent
They're spitting.
movie.
They know exactly what I'm going to be picking. The A-Team movie from like 2010, and Evangelion. That's Devon for you.
Police Story. Police Story is Jackie Chan's masterpiece, right? It's his own favorite of his films. That's like
right.
The thing he was most known for before he like broke into like American movies.
Mm-hmm.
And so Police Story is
Go on.
It's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's not
a movie in the same way that
Nah.
Mad Mission 3 isn't. I think this might just be endemic.
It's quite difficult for us to do a movie podcast about a movie that is nominally an hour and a half long, and in practice,
really, God, it felt longer than that.
10 minutes long.
Yeah.
this is about 20 minutes. Yeah,
This is something that I said to Alice before you arrived, Dev, which is that it's rare that you can identify that a film is 10 minutes too long and also identify exactly which 10 minutes they are, and they all occur in sequence.
Yeah.
Like, there is one scene that just destroys this film, and I'm like, why is this here? Just cut this out.
we'll get to this, but like. Given that this is a police story, that's all the plot you need going in.
Yeah.
So we have a briefing in a smoke-filled room that the Royal Hong Kong Police are going to arrest some drug dealers who are, I guess, dealing like
heroin.
This never comes up
Probable.
again. It's not important.
Just drug dealing generally.
Yes, and we get like a weirdly specific introduction to all of these guys too. So we find out about the drug lord himself, whose name is Chu Tao. We find out about his bodyguard, Mad Wing.
I don't know if he comes up again.
No,
Yeah,
no, he doesn't.
None of them really do.
His
son,
girlfriend
Danny.
/ secretary, Selena.
So Selena does. I mean, what they should have done here is they should have had like a henchman. Mad Wing should have had like a unique thing. You should have like had a cool weapon or like some kind of facial disfigurement or something. Keeping, just so we're
it's
like,
not
it's that
ableist
guy.
enough,
Like,
this movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I've just got FromSoft on the mind right now, but like the intro to this does just feel like a From Software game where they just like list a bunch of names and then you never see these guys ever again. You're just like, I don't
I thought
know.
you were going
Mad
to say that
Wing.
Mad Wing should have like shit grafted onto him. Should have more arms.
Yeah, Mad Wing like plunges his arm elbow deep into a cut-off wing that he's just been keeping
Yeah,
around.
he's got one
and then,
wing.
Like,
It's his whole
flails at
thing.
you. Got a massive health bar. Also, one thing I should say is that in the course of this briefing, for the raid that they're gonna do on these drug dealers, which is called Operation Boar Hunt. There's just a guy playing electric guitar in back of this, and it's mixed really weirdly. So anytime some shit is about to go down, the noise you will hear is...
Yes, that is true.
It's relentless. Anytime anything happens on screen, you get a... Occasionally he'll do like 2 or 3 chords and it'll be like dun dun and nut. But but for the most part, it's just the single.
They love that fucking noise, okay?
Yeah, and like 2 minutes
Inception, Bram.
I was really getting sick of the single guitar chords.
Yeah, because they say a guy's name, then they show a shot of him while
is that
chord
Mad
plays.
Wing?
And then they're just like, all right, the loathsome dung eater. And you're like, is this guy going to come up?
Should I be writing these down? The scene where they go on the raid is quite sick, actually. I did enjoy this opening. I guess
they
the Bond
all
sequence.
Get, like, individual orders and folders, and then you get a montage of them all putting them into the shredder on their way out, because that's how top secret their cop work is. And Jackie Chan is one of these cops. He's not like introduced very specifically. His name is Inspector Chan Ka-koi, but I'm just going to be calling him Jackie Chan.
They literally just call him Inspector Chan all the time, so I'm like, all right,
playing
Inspector Jackie Chan, perfect.
Yes. So the plan is that they wait for all of these drug dealers to be in one place, which is in like a hillside village.
He's literally called
the new
Ka-koi
territories
Chan.
in Hong Kong.
It just sounds like Jackie.
Yeah. And then they block off the road, sweep in, and arrest them. Right. But
flawless. Except
for the fact, you remember in fucking, I think it may have been Casino Royale or possibly Quantum of Solace, the one where Craig Fingersuck is working with another MI6 agent and he is immediately made because the guy sees him
touches his ear. Yeah.
Exactly the same thing happens. Yeah, the guy goes to the same spy school. So like Selena happens to see a guy on an earpiece and she's immediately 0 to 100. That's the cops. Evacuate everyone, cancel the drug deal. And this leads to a gunfight breaking out. And this is like the first big action sequence of this. And
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. They kind of have they have one trick, which is that somebody gets shot and falls off a roof. They did that like 5 times. And
it's
I'm like,
very
okay.
Sam Peckinpah.
You gotta stop standing near the edge of roofs. Honestly, that's my take.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have the squibs budget of like a Peckinpah Western, but in terms of like guys just popping off with revolvers and people falling off of roofs, it's entertaining. It's a nice time.
Selena's glasses are really fucking sick. In the scene.
Yes, I wrote this down. But basically, being either a cop or an organized criminal in Hong Kong in the 80s is about how cool your sunglasses are. And the cooler your sunglasses are, the better you are at it. And she's got some fantastically weird sunglasses on.
It's Matrix rules.
Absolutely.
We also get some really nice acting from Jackie Chan, though, because there's a cool bit where there's another cop who's like quite scared, and Jackie Chan like helps him calm down. And then we see that he's also scared. Like, and he really does act this very, very well. I enjoyed it a lot.
It's good.
Yeah, the guy's name's Tak.
His method of calming Tak down is to like grab him by the ears, put his face on his face, and be like, "Be cool," which I really appreciate.
Normal.
Be normal.
I'm always saying this to people.
He
grabs him by the neck, and he's like, "Touch grass."
L plus ratio.
He's checking in on his blokes because Tak has mental health.
Yeah, Tak does have some bad mental health.
You stop right now. If you want to continue listening to this S-tier episode of a podcast where we're increasingly just sort of talking about how good Jackie Chan movies are, you can get the rest of this by going to www.patreon.com/killjamesbond, all one word, and signing up for $5 a month. Come on, that's 2 cups of coffee. These days, it's fucking 1 cup of coffee. You know what I'm bloody saying? Fuck, you know.